Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It is me, Johnny Sports, and welcome back to the AS Roma Career Mode. You assistant coaches, I've asked you in the last episode that we are getting really close to the transfer window and that you should please suggest some players that we need to improve our squad. A lot of suggestions have come in, but towards the end of the episode you will see all of those transfer suggestions, or not really all of those because then I would have to make like 1,000 transfers, but obviously some of you guys have suggested something that I really liked, so you will see it later on. Currently Inter is really playing well. They have beaten Napoli 3-2 and Torino is our opponent in the first match of today. And also it seems like a financial takeover might be on its way for Torino. That is exactly what it said on the news, so I'm quite excited to see what happens right there. I don't know if that actually happens, but assistant coaches, it would be much appreciated if you guys could smash that like button for this video as well, the second upload of the first day of the double upload weekend. Wow, that's a good introduction. Torino against Roma, the first match in today's episode, and you can see Roma is playing an away match, and currently we are still the best defensive team in the Serie A. Right behind us is Inter and Juventus. Those two teams have really been doing well as well this season, but especially Inter is really close to us, so hopefully in this match we'll be able to get a victory against Torino, from which we have actually bought Benassi. The player that is playing the center midfield position for our reserves team is now coming up against his former club. This is our starting lineup. Sanabria in the striking position, joined by Iturbe and Gervinho on the wings, Benassi and Strootman in the center midfield position, and in the CDM position we have Van Keur, who actually has an amazing shot on him. I have to try that out. 20th minute, first long shot opportunity for me, and I'm hitting the post. You assistant coaches have actually been loving all those long shots being scored in this career mode especially, which really makes me happy because I love scoring long shots and I've really gotten good at them. Iturbe, 25th minute, he's cutting inside, getting past two defenders, passing it to Sanabria, but then Sanabria actually, without even touching the ball, the defense gets the ball away, but their goalkeeper is taking him down from behind, and that gives us a penalty. Number 9 is taking that one. The youngster is going to score. No, he's not. It just seems like it was a little bit too much pressure for the youngster to take that penalty and take all the responsibility. Emerson, the left back, trying to score a long shot. Now the shot is being deflected by the defense. They're trying to get it away, and then it's a cross for Sanabria, who then after the first shot gets deflected from the defender, is able to get to it with his head and scores the goal to make up for that penalty that he just missed. And he actually worked for that one. First up, he is pressuring the defender to make a mistake. He makes the mistake, passes it over to Gervinho, and then he's actually able to get two shots off, from which the second goes in. And Sanabria has been a really amazing striker for our team right now, in the reserves team especially. And I've seen a lot of assistant coaches saying that his number is the number 96, but honestly I just want to keep him at the number 9 because I just feel like he is the true number 9 in this team, because Doumbia just wants number 88. So Sanabria will stick to the number 9 because I think in the future he could be the number 9 of AS Roma. Maybe not in real life, but maybe at least in this career mode. Iturbe crossing it to the number 9. It is 2-0. Sanabria scores another goal. This time it's actually an amazing one. A volley from the youngster to make it 2-0 for Roma against Torino in this away match. Iturbe again doing work on the right hand side. No one can catch up to him. And Sanabria, his shot wasn't actually unstoppable. Honestly, that wasn't unstoppable, but we have gotten that goal, and I'm really lucky that we have another chance. Iturbe again gets another assist. First goal, he gets the penalty. We don't score that one, sadly. Then he gets the assist for Sanabria, and now he gets another assist for Gervinho, who now scored that third goal. And that's it. An amazing first game to start off into this episode, especially against Torino, because if they do have a financial takeover this season, they'll probably be a lot stronger. So I'm really happy that we played against them whilst they didn't have those big transfers coming in. Roma right now in the Champions League group stages first placed team. Barcelona right behind us, Arsenal and Bayer Leverkusen fighting for that third spot, because obviously one of those will go into the Europa League. I don't think that Barcelona will lose their match against Arsenal, so Bayer Leverkusen has the chance to win against us and maybe, just maybe, get into the Europa League spots. These are the players to watch: Bellarabi and Pjanic. Bellarabi is actually a player that I really do respect, but I really don't understand why he has gotten an 83 rating and Çalhanoğlu is still at a 79. Clearly makes no sense at all in my opinion, but let's just see what we can do. Bellarabi, the player to watch from Leverkusen, is starting with the first attack for them, and I knew that they would go for it. Bellarabi again trying to get past everyone. A fancy pass, gets it back. Bellarabi again to Kiesling. Kiesling, and Perin is saving it. That is a good save from our goalkeeper, but Bellarabi is the man to watch in this match so far. So EA has predicted it rightfully. And Salah with them skills, man. He's now looking for his teammate Nainggolan with a long shot. And that one gets saved by Leno, who has actually been a great goalkeeper for our Liverpool Career Mode. But since he only parried that one, we have gotten ourselves a corner kick. It is a cross over to Pjanic, who then smashes it into the top left corner. Another long shot added to the list, and Pjanic is the guy to score it. And that is a special one, because I just love these volleys from outside of the penalty area. Nainggolan with the cross, and that is just a sick volley. No chance for the goalkeeper, so much power on that one. And we are getting another corner kick in the 75th minute. It's a big chance that is landing at the feet of Doumbia. 2-0, two volleys outside of the penalty area, but this one, if you look at the replay, was actually a really bad volley. He was just lucky that no one was in his way to take that one. Look at this, the defense is getting it away, and Doumbia has completely no one in front of him, can just take that shot straight to the two defenders, and that is 2-0 against Bayer Leverkusen in the last match of the Champions League group stages, which means we will now get a lot of money added to the transfer budget. Before this, we had 11 million. Now we are on 23 million euros. That is definitely enough money to make at least one really good transfer. I mean, 23 million euros, that probably you can get like a 82 rated player with that, I think. I'm not too sure, but let's see. Napoli currently on that third position. They are 7 points behind us, but Inter is now only 2 points behind us. They already played their 16th game this season and they are on 35 points. Roma on 37. Napoli have overtaken Juventus, and this is their game to get closer to Inter and also closer to us. This is their chance. But after that Bayer Leverkusen game, I knew that my team was a little bit down on stamina, but still I decided to play the first team, which means players like Pjanic, Doumbia, Jagofake, Salah, those will be playing again in this match. Napoli against Roma. The one thing that I have in mind about Napoli is that they started off into the season not really playing too well. They were the only big team in Italy who have not been getting into like the top 6 for a long time, and now they have gotten victory after victory, and that means they are definitely a team that we have to respect. So we cannot go out all out attacking in this match. We have to try and be patient. We have to pick our chances, and it starts off with Strootman passing it to Doumbia. Doumbia to De Rossi. What a save from Reina. I honestly thought that went in. De Rossi took a great shot right there. And Insigne now 28th minute. He is getting past one of my players. This second one is trying to jockey him. And that wasn't good enough. Like, come on. I honestly thought I was right in front of him. I thought I would have got into it. I thought that my defender was positioning himself really nicely and was not giving him the chance to take a shot. But Insigne finds the spot and just gets it past our goalkeeper as well. 1-0 to Napoli, and now it was time to go a little bit more attacking. Doumbia getting the pass, one-on-one against the defender, gets past him with the no-touch dribbling. but the defender seemed to be a really fast one. It is the defender that last year played for Spurs. I don't know if he's still playing for them. I really don't know. But let's get back into this match. Gervinho and Iturbe joining into the game. Iturbe had an amazing performance in the first match of today, so I'm hoping that he can do the same in this one. Now it is Gabbiadini on the attack, passing it to Alan. Alan looking for Gabbiadini again. The big chance to make it 2-0. But he's not getting that one into the back of the net. So really lucky position right there for us. And this would actually be the first time that our team would lose a match in the Serie A. Now Iturbe with the ball roll, getting past one and another long shot. 77th minute. This time it's his goal. It is not an assist for himself. This time he decides to smash it into the back of the net by himself. Really nice dribbling, getting past one of those defenders and then finding the spot to take that shot. And I honestly was not expecting him to be able to pull that one off. I just tried it and it went in. It's 1-1, 89th minute. We are making some more changes. This time it's Sanabria joining in, and I really hoped that this guy could join in and maybe score the winner. What a story that would have been. In the 90th minute, the referee blows the whistle. And that's the end. A great match against Napoli, who definitely deserved to win that one. They had more chances, but I'm really happy that I was able to get the equalizer and not really lose my, let's say, domination in the league right now, because we are still unbeaten, which is honestly insane. I can't remember the last time that our team has been so dominant, but I remember a comment from one of the assistant coaches in the comments down below, and he has said the average rating in the Serie A is a lot lower than the BPL, so maybe that is the reason I'm feeling a lot more comfortable playing in the Serie A. And I have to say that is probably right, but apart from the Serie A, the Champions League and all that stuff, our team needs improvement. We definitely need some improvements in order to be able to win the Champions League. And don't get me wrong, yes, we are unbeaten in the league, but still, our team is not really the first place team all alone by himself with a 10 points gap between us and the others. It is still really close. Inter is chasing us and they're only 3 points behind us. So one game that we lose and one game that they win, they are right up there with us. And also, assistant coaches, if you have noticed it, Mattia Perin and Iturbe have gone up by +1 through the training. That's a good thing. And now we are in the transfer window. Pre-contracts. A lot of you assistant coaches have been telling me to go for pre-contracts, and this is actually the first time I'm doing this on FIFA 16. I think we only have like 23 million, so instead of going ahead and buying one player for like an 80 rating or 81 rating and paying like 15 million for him, I decided to maybe go ahead and go for 3 players with pre-contracts, and if all of them do accept, you assistant coaches will be going ahead and deciding which of these will be joining our team in the straw poll down below. The link is in the description. You assistant coaches can decide if we should get each of those players. There are 3 straw polls for each of them, one, and you guys have to decide which of them should be joining our team in the next season if you think it's necessary. For the goalkeeping position, I went for Alisson. For the centre-back position, I went for Joel Matip because Castan is a good defender, but he's not really the tallest. He's only 6 foot tall. In my opinion, that is not enough for a centre-back. He will then move over to the bench. I will definitely not sell him. For the winger position, I went for Andre Carrillo. He's a 5-star skiller. Do you actually think that we need one more winger in this team? I personally don't really think so, but you assistant coaches have been suggesting him a lot in the comments down below. For the goalkeeping position, once again, I went for Alisson because I think that De Sanctis will be retiring soon, so he would be a replacement for De Sanctis and take over his position in the reserves team. So let me know, assistant coaches. The straw poll links are in the description down below. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this episode. The player of the episode for this one is kinda obvious. It is the guy with a lot of assists and a great goal, Iturbe.